It's fun being a comedian. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, you know? I know it's crazy. It used to be, I don't think it was work before, but now it's a lot of work. Because you gotta write jokes, that's easy, right? Kinda. But it's all the social media, people, it's just too much, man. Most people are great online, but you got some crazies out there. Some people are really cuckoo. And I don't need everyone to like me. I'm not about that. I don't need you to like me. I'm from Brooklyn, I'm good, right? But if you don't like me, I don't need you to tell me. You see what I'm saying? Like, just don't like me over there. But everyone's got... You know when the best time to be a performer was? It was the 80s. That was because it was like, there was TV, but there was separation, you know? Like say you hated Lionel Richie in the 80s. You had no way of telling Lionel Richie that you hated him. You had to eat that. Like, that was just something you had to just deal with. Maybe you could tell your friends, I hate Lionel Richie. Like, all right, all right. You couldn't just call Lionel Richie up and be like, hello. Like, you couldn't do that. That was not an option. In fact, the only way you could tell Lionel Richie that you hated him in the 80s was to buy a ticket to a Lionel Richie show. A good ticket. First 10 rows so he could hear you, right? You had to drop some serious 80s coin. Like, $35. You had to pay $35. So he could be in the first 10 rows. You got there early. You were stretching. You were getting ready. He's like, when he comes out, I'm going to say, I hate you, Lionel Richie. I'm so excited. I'm going to mess up the whole show. He's going to know I hate him. He's going to know. Then he came out. He went right to some Commodore songs. You forgot he was with the Commodores. He was like, well, some of the Commodore stuff is actually pretty cool, though. I actually like it. Okay, after the Commodore stuff, I'm going to say, I hate you, Lionel Richie. Then he did the song with Kenny Rogers. You were like, oh, I like that song, too, actually. All right. Right? Then he did We Are the World. He was like, oh, man, that's right. He wrote We Are the World. Damn, man. After this, I'm going to say. Then he did 2 other songs. You didn't even know it was Lionel Richie. About an hour and a half in, you were like, I think I love Lionel Richie, actually. And the problem with the internet is that you can't get kicked off. That's the real issue with it. You can do whatever you want today, come back, do it again. As a society, that's not how we set this thing up. The whole power we have to make everyone act right is we can ostracize you. We can send you to jail, right? We can send you to Australia. Like, wherever we need to send you, even in this room, we can kick you out, right? Internet, you come back the next day. Same problem with homeless people. You can't really tell homeless people what to do. You really can't, because they're already outside. You understand? You can't kick them more outside, is what I'm saying. Like, how do you threaten them, right? If you keep acting up, I'm gonna get you in an apartment. I swear, I'll pay your first and last month rent. Play games with me and see if I don't set you up in an apartment. But you gotta love the internet, because everything's on there. Everything's on. YouTube is like, I can't believe YouTube. It's the second search engine after Google, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, YouTube, everything is on YouTube. Like, if you grew up and you didn't know your father, okay? Don't hire an investigator. Don't do that. Go to YouTube and type my daddy, and your dad will pop up on YouTube doing the nay-nay. I promise you, he's there. Everything's on YouTube. It's an amazing thing. I'm telling you, 20 years from now, there won't be doctors. Just be YouTube. Like, your appendix is hurting, you'd be like, okay, which one of my friends has a steady hand? You bring up the YouTube. Skip the ad, dude, skip the ad. This is a pretty good deal, though. Let me bookmark it, I'll come back. Everything is on YouTube. My AC wasn't working, right? I went to the manufacturer's website, nothing. I go to YouTube, type in my AC, 3 or 4 guys pop up, teaching me how to fix my air conditioner. I was like, thanks, 3 or 4 guys. Yeah. One of the videos was in my apartment. I didn't know how he... And I was like, yeah, I was really appreciative. I was like, thank you, guys. But at the same time, I was like, who asked you to do this? Like, why was this your responsibility? I'm trying to... What, did you wake up at 2 a.m. in a cold sweat? Oh my gosh. There's people out there that don't know how to fix the air conditioner filter. I've got to do it. That blows my mind. Anything in the world you need or want, someone else in the world said, I got it. I'll do a video for you. Anything. You can go to YouTube and type, how do I wipe my butt? Some guy will pop up. Hey guys, Jack Morris here. Please subscribe below. So a lot of people hit me up. They say, Jack, how do I wipe my butt? It's real simple. Here's what you're gonna need: some toilet paper and a butt. Follow me, guys. Let's. Now, I'm sorry that's a little out there, right? I just thought of the craziest thing I could think of. But then I went back. I said, well, let me see. Let me research my own joke, right? I went to YouTube. I typed in, how do I wipe my butt? 5 videos. 5 legitimate videos with no irony, just people teaching you, right? And who can this be for? Who is this video for, really? Who in the world knows how to read and write, owns a computer, but also doesn't know how to wipe their butt? It's got to be for aliens. When you think about it, it's the only thing that makes sense. I get all my music online too, because the radio station, you know, they play 4 songs all day. You know how that is. I actually heard Jay-Z on the radio recently, and the radio guy was talking to him. He was like, yo, Jay, what you feel about the music today, Jay? There's no good music, you know? And Jay-Z was all like, well, you know, there's good music out there. You just gotta find it. You gotta search for the music. So... It's your boy. So anyway, so think about what happened there. The radio station asked Jay-Z, where's the good music? Jay-Z told the radio station to find it. You're the radio station. Like, that would be like if you went to a restaurant, you call a chef over. Hey, chef, can I talk to you for a sec? Yeah, this food is awful. It's crap. And the chef was like, yeah. There's good food out there, though. You know what I mean? You just gotta... We can't serve it, but do your homework. It's out there.